Another beautiful day of a influencer ruining someone's day. Now, I've worked in the fast food and just food industry many times. I worked at a Hardee's, I worked at a Wendy's, I worked at an Applebee's, I worked at a pizza place, I was a waiter at a different restaurant. I was a part of the food industry for a long time. So I understand the absolute hatred you feel for customers and just people in general. I feel like unless you work in the food industry one time, you'll never truly get that pure hatred of customers and people. I don't know, there's something different about it. You get to see the true deplority of humanity. And that's why this video in particular pissed me off more than it probably should have. Now, we've all seen influencers go up to homeless people or just someone who looks like they're homeless per se, and they, try to buy them a meal so they could be like, hey, everyone, look at me. I'm actually a really good person. See, I'm buying this homeless person a meal. Would I do it off camera? No. They wouldn't do it off camera. They have to do it on camera, so it makes them look like they're good, not just actually do the good thing. We see that time and time again, people doing that shit in order to get clicks. But this right here has got to be one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen someone do. Now, I get it to an extent when you're buying a meal for someone who can't afford a meal. When you're buying someone a meal, like say they're homeless or just struggling or something like that. Yeah. That cool. Don't record it. That's all I got to say about that. You don't have to record it. People are just doing it for views. But this right here, we have a influencer going through a drive-through, and he's going up to one of the workers, the drive-through window worker, and saying, hey, looks like you're having a tough day. Let me buy you a meal.
You look hungry.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because you can pick any spot you want. We'll get you a free meal.
Dude, I'm not doing that, man.
You don't want a free meal?
I love how it starts out with, you look hungry. Oh, you poor fast food worker. You probably can't afford food, can you? Honestly, yeah. It probably does suck being a fast food worker in the current climate. But this fucking loser who's probably using his mommy and daddy's money, the entitlement raised throughout his entire life, handed everything on a silver platter, is going up to fast food workers and talking to them like they're homeless people dying on the side of the road. Oh, buck up, champ. You look so upset. You look so hungry. You look like you're dying in there. Let me get you a meal, why don't I, buddy? Like, how utterly disrespectful is that to people who are working their asses off at a fucking fast food restaurant just to make ends meet? Because we all know that they ain't getting paid enough in a fast food restaurant. We all know that they're probably working overtime. They're probably working their ass off as much as possible just so they can maybe get through college, just so they can pay off their car payment. All the list goes on of how difficult it is to work in a fast food place and be able to just pay for everything. I have a good idea. Maybe instead of saying, hey, you look hungry, let me buy you some food, maybe just give them a tip, huh? Maybe just give them a tip. If you're so rich with your parents' money and you're an influencer, just give them a tip. That would make way more sense. It would be way less disrespectful.
No, dude, what are you doing?
We're trying to get you a free meal.
I'm good, man.
Why are you acting like it's like we're just trying to help out the fast food workers? You're acting like we're like,
what?
We're just trying to help out the fast food workers. Why are you acting like we're like disrespecting you in a sense? You don't want a free meal? Maybe your coworker back there?
Are you recording?
Yeah, we're just trying to help.
You're acting like we're disrespecting you. You're not helping out fast food workers by buying them a meal. I'm sorry, you're not. This is the equivalent of going up to someone and being like, hey, you need this more than me. Just like I said, the equivalent of going up to a homeless person and being like, hey, you look like you're starving. You need some food, don't you, buddy? Goes back to his fancy car and drives back to his parents' home where he probably still lives.
How about the fast food workers? Is that such a big deal, maybe?
Are you gonna order anything?
No. We're just trying to help you guys out. We know how hard you guys work.
And I just love how this dude doesn't take no for an answer. He said no. Move on. The sad part is this TikToker influencer, who knows what he's on, is insulted that the worker doesn't want to accept your meal. Like, just say, hey, you want a free meal? No. Okay. Anyway, bye. Like that's it. The fact that he's getting mad at the dude for doing that. I feel like that kind of shows that this guy can actually tell by any little sense possible. He could kind of tell that what he's doing is a little bit disrespectful because he's starting to be really defensive about it. It's like, you're acting like I'm disrespecting you or something like that. Like, come on, just say yes. I don't understand. Do you not see this is recording? Do you not have any idea how many TikTok followers I have? Take the goddamn meal. How am I supposed to look like a good person if you're gonna say no to accept the meal now? Did it ever cross your mind that maybe the dude working is doing just fine? Did it ever cross your mind that the dude doesn't need your meal? That the dude maybe is just fine? Don't get me wrong, I get it. Fast food workers don't get paid that well. But I just don't get how he doesn't understand how disrespectful this is. Just the gall, the audacity to be mad about him saying no.
Oh, we're doing fine, thanks.
I just love how the worker's like, yeah, we're doing fine. Do you want something to eat or something? What are you doing here? And the sad part is, I wonder if this dude posted this on his TikTok or Instagram or wherever he posted this, saying like, get a load of this guy. I'm trying to be an amazing human, a charitable, wonderful human being, and this guy's over here not accepting my charity. Are you kidding me? I guarantee he posted it on, that's why this is posted on the internet, is because this dude was acting like he was in the right and he was the good guy. Get a load of this hardworking fast food employee not accepting my charity. Wow. I hate influencers. I hate people who do this. You're the worst. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye-bye.